BOCA RATON, Florida Atlantic bounced back from its disappointing loss at Ohio to dominate Southeastern Louisiana, 42-9, Saturday night. FAU head coach Willie Taggart said this was a bounce-back game after the Owls, 2-1, did not play up to their standards last week and had to wait 90 minutes when the start of the game was delayed by lightning. All week we talked about going out and fixing our problems that we had the week before. I felt that our guys did that, Taggart said. Did a better job, especially when it comes to tackling. There was a lot of positives about tonight, and there needed to be. FAU quarterback Kosi threw for 259 yards and 3 touchdowns, but also had 2 interceptions against the Lions, 0-2. Because of injuries to Quan Burton and Jahmal Edrine, his favorite target of the night was LaJohntay Wester with a career-high 140 yards on 8 catches and 2 touchdowns. Here are 3 takeaways from the win. Zuberi Mobley, Larry McCammon lead FAU running game. Taggart repeatedly has said that if FAU's to become a championship-level team, running the football is key. Against SE Louisiana, FAU amassed 366 yards on the ground with Zuberi Mobley and Larry McCammon leading the way. Each running back rushed for career highs of Mobley, 146, 2 TDs, and McCammon, 125, and they were the first FAU duo to reach triple digits in rushing in the same game since Devin Singletary and Kerrith Whyte Jr. in 2018. Mobley said that it felt good to have that type of performance, but he's looking to stay consistent throughout the season. In the locker room, I always tell the guys that we got to win the game because it makes no sense that we put up all these numbers and we don't win, Mobley said. We win, and everything falls in place. So I'm just glad we got to win and everybody contributed. Copyright JC Ridley FAU quarterback Kosi scores on a 2-yard touchdown run against SE Louisiana during Saturday night's 42-9 win. Besides the big plays on the ground, such as McCammon's 58-yard run that set up FAU's first touchdown, the Owls averaged 6.4 yards per carry. Taggart said he loved what he saw from the running backs, especially how they were physical. I thought those guys were phenomenal running the football, breaking tackles, and getting YACs, yards after contact, and that was something we always talked about, Taggart said. Total yards are great, but the YAC yards are really what makes a running back, so those guys did a great job. Part of the disappointment from the loss to Ohio was the defense's performance, giving up 41 points. This time around, the unit bounced back in a big way, only allowing 3 points until the fourth quarter when the Lions got a touchdown when the Owl starters were taken out. Outside linebacker Jaleel McRae paved the way for the defense, leading the team with 6 tackles, sharing 1 for a loss. FAU brought pressure the whole night, but it only resulted in 2 sacks, 1 each by Eddie Williams and Jayden Williams. McRae credited a strong week of preparation. One aspect defensive coordinator Todd Orlando and players have been harping on was stopping the run. They allowed 44 rushing yards Saturday night. Stopping the run is our culture, McRae said. SE Louisiana quarterback Cephus Johnson III finished with 86 passing yards. FAU has momentum heading into big matchup versus UCF. FAU now has some momentum going into arguably their biggest game of the early season, hosting in-state rival UCF next Saturday. Historically, UCF has seen success at a higher level of play compared to FAU, and have outmatched the Owls in head-to-head play. However, the Knights are coming off a 20-14 loss to the Louisville Cardinals. UCF still will be heavily favored, but Mobley believes that as long as they stick together as a team, I take us against anybody. Taggart said that facing UCF is going to be a great opportunity for the program. We're going to celebrate this win for 24 hours and then lock into UCF, Taggart said. Knowing we have a great opponent coming here in our stadium, it's a great opportunity for our football team. We'll be ready, and we're looking forward to it. This article originally appeared on Palm Beach Post. Kosi running game lead FAU past Southeastern Louisiana 42-9.